Hi, I'm Justin, the CEO of HiChee. I'm going to give you an overview of our new Chrome extension. Super excited about it. So when you install the Chrome extension, it saves a lot of the back and forth between going on Airbnb or VRBO than going back to HiChee to do comparisons. So let's jump right into it. For example, if I'm on Airbnb and I do a search, and this is a search I'm actually for a trip I'm really going to do. I'm going to go to San Diego. I'm going in a couple weeks, March 3rd to March 6th. So I'm thinking about this listing here. Notice it's also, this V here indicates it's on VRBO as well. So I click on the listing, and here's the good stuff. Go over to HiChee, this little HiChee Chrome extension in the lower right, and I click on it, and I can see the price on Airbnb and the price on VRBO. This lets me know that it would be a little bit more expensive on Airbnb than VRBO. So the price here, and notice here it's 840, and it shows me that of that, a breakdown here with the fees, etc. And take a look here, the price here is 760, but notice that is before taxes. So we give you the price including the taxes. So let's go take a look over on VRBO because that sounds like a better deal. So if I navigate over to VRBO, I can double check. Definitely the same listing. Look at this couch, look at that wall. Right here, exactly the same. Then here the dates are in there just the same. Actually, the traveler should be 4, and that could change the price. So 758. Now notice here the HiChee Chrome extension saying 840. Remember, the big sites, they don't want you to know that you're going to pay a little bit extra in taxes. So let's check out the details here. So here it shows it's 825. So that's a little bit cheaper. 825 versus here I'm paying 840 on Airbnb. So maybe Airbnb is not such a good deal. Well, let's dig into this a little bit more. I see that this is partially refundable. So if I want some flexibility, maybe this is not such a good deal because once I click, I'm only going to get 50% off, 50% of my money back, and also it's minus the service fee, so it's less than 50%. If I go over here to Airbnb, let's take a look at what the cancellation policy is here. And you can always find the cancellation policy on both sites once you go into payment page. So here it is on Airbnb. Free cancellation before February 27th. Well, that's awesome. So there's absolutely no cancellation fees whatsoever before February 27th. So I get a few days to change my mind. I can also cancel before March 3rd for a partial refund. And I get back 50% of every night but the first one, and no refund of the first night or the service fee, so be aware of that. So this overall, I think, is a better cancellation policy. And notice March 3rd is right before I'm going to check in. My dates to check in here are March 3rd. So really, if I cancel the day before, I still get back 50% of my money on Airbnb. So it's always nice to have a little bit of flexibility. So that's the first feature I want to show you. So let's go on, and I want to show you some more features on the HiChee Chrome extension. So one of the advantages of the HiChee Chrome extension is that you can compare the VRBO map and the Airbnb map. You can go back and forth very easily. Like for example, here I'm on the VRBO map, and I can click on the Airbnb icon right there, and notice it opens up a tab with the same exact search area here. So if I want to go and say I'm going to go check out one of these listings here. I like this one, and it looks like a nice house. Now let's check out the price on this one. So on this one, VRBO is $34.55 and Airbnb is $39.90. It's $500 difference. That's a really big difference. So in this case, I really like going with VRBO rather than Airbnb. So how do you like that? And notice I didn't have to leave. Normally what I would do if I was using HiChee is I would copy this and I would go into HiChee.com. I'd go over here and I'd paste a URL in. So notice with the Chrome extension, I'm saving some good time. So let's check something else out. So here's a listing on VRBO that seems kind of interesting. So I click on it, and again, it's also going to be listed on a couple different sites here. a little bit less on VRBO than Airbnb, and I want to show you this magic search option. So with magic search, you can sometimes go direct to the owner. So I click on magic search, and I'm going to search for that house. And right here, first result is VRBO, and I'm going to try one of the other results. And maybe this one will be the direct booking site. So I click there, Pinecone Place. This is the same house, for sure. Check it out, 100% the same house. Why not? This is the owner's direct booking site, so let's see what it costs to book direct. I already put in my data here for a quote, and this is a July 4th trip for a week with 6 adults. And notice here the price is $5,586. So $5,586 is a fair bit lower than the $6,187. It wasn't quite as good as HiChee estimated there. HiChee estimated $5,350. Another thing about the estimated price here is that you can call up the owner and you could say, hey, maybe you can give me the estimated price. In this case here, how do you get the estimated price? You could take the Airbnb, I'll just show you actually right here with the VRBO details. So with the VRBO details, you could take that 6187 and I could go and I could say subtract 450. So that would give me an idea for what I think the estimated price might be. The other way you might calculate the price you should pay would be that you can go back and you could take a look at the Airbnb listing. So in this case, if I click over here, I can go see the Airbnb listing. And in the case of the Airbnb listing, it is 6104, and I would subtract the Airbnb service fee. So 6104 minus 755 and say, hey, host, can you give me the price that you're going to be getting from those platforms? So another thing that's really useful that I didn't mention about having the ability to go back and forth between the sites is you can also compare the reviews. So if you scroll down here, you can see this one here has only one review on VRBO. Well, one review, that's not so great. I'd rather have a few more reviews. So let's go back over to the Airbnb listing and see the reviews over there. So on Airbnb, we got 16 reviews. Well, that gives me a lot more confidence that this is a great house. So that's it. That's a little good overview of this awesome HiChee Chrome extension. I hope you love it. Thanks again. Bye-bye.